We're heading toward a series of massive planetary alignments that some are calling a nexus point for humanity. I'm talking about a planet parade where almost our entire cosmic neighborhood decided to show up at the same party. We've got dates in February, April, and August where 6 or even 7 planets are lining up in the sky. Now, depending on who you ask, this is either a once-in-a-lifetime, a trigger for massive Earth changes, or a breakthrough moment for human consciousness. So, what's actually going to happen? Is the world going to shake, or are we just getting a really cool view from our backyards? When we say alignment, most people imagine a perfect straight line like beads on a string. In reality, that's a myth. Planets don't orbit in a perfectly flat plane, so a perfect straight line is basically impossible. What's actually happening is that several planets gather on one side of the sun at the same time. From our perspective here on Earth, they appear to cluster in a small section of the sky along a path called the ecliptic. Alright, let's talk dates because you don't want to miss the big ones. The main event happens around February 28, 2026. This is a massive evening alignment. Mercury, Venus, Saturn, Neptune, Uranus, and Jupiter all visible about an hour after sunset. The best part is that you can see Jupiter, Saturn, Venus, and Mercury with just your eyes. Venus will be the brightest thing out there, practically impossible to miss. If you've got a pair of binoculars, you can even hunt down the ice giants, Uranus and Neptune. April 18th, a morning alignment of Saturn, Mars, Mercury, and Neptune. August 12th, another huge one. 6 planets again, Jupiter, Mercury, Mars, Uranus, Saturn, and Neptune, this time gracing the pre-dawn sky. I know what some of you are thinking. If all those massive planets are on one side of us, is the Earth going to crack? There's a long-standing myth that planetary alignments trigger tsunamis or earthquakes because of their combined gravity. Scientifically speaking, the gravity of the planets on Earth is negligible. The Moon has about 2.1 million times more tidal influence on us than Venus does. Even a perfect alignment wouldn't change our tides by more than a fraction of a millimeter. However, there's a different theory involving electromagnetism. Some researchers argue that the planets act like magnets moving around a generator, the Sun, and when they line up, they might modulate the solar system's electromagnetic circuit. They've pointed out that large seismic events sometimes cluster around these dense planetary geometries. So, while science says gravity isn't the culprit, the conversation about how these cosmic magnets interact with our planet is still very much alive and fascinating. What do you think? Is 2026 going to be the year of a great reset or just the best year we've had in a century? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to set your alarms for that February alignment, and I'll see you in the next one.